So today we're gonna be covering Todd, the emotionally deprived robot. Yeah.
Deck the halls with the depression. Fa la 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 la.
Now, you may be wondering why I'm wasting my time talking in front of a computer. Or not, since nobody's actually going to watch this fucking garbage. Well, it's because I want to talk about a community that I've wanted to address for quite a while now. Now, chances are that one guy is watching this video, and they're expecting me to talk about their group or their community, and congratulations, that guy. Put your fedora down, put your keyboard down, and strap yourself in because we're talking about the fucking commentary community.
Yes, the commentary community. It's not like the community has been talked about to death negatively before, so you're just jumping on an old band.
I fucking hate my life. Now, you may be thinking that you've heard of these guys from somewhere. Well, you haven't. Unless you remember as far back as 2009, which was when they were most relevant, or semi-relevant. But you know, who gives a shit? It's almost 2017. But you know, I look back on the commentary community now, and I just realize how fucking hard it is to actually watch one of these fucking videos. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting older or something.
Or, how about the fact that it could be that you have no interest in these videos, and it simply just begs the question of why you keep returning and returning to this spot. Heck, you're still acting just as you were when you acted like a petulant child in leaked private vents, and handling the situation in the most abysmal way possible. So, if I may make a suggestion and at least reflect a little bit.
And Reddit tier jokes probably just don't humor me anymore like they used to 5 years back. Honestly, there is a lot wrong with the content that these people make. Now, if you ask me about this commentary community in particular, and ask me what kind of stages there were, I'll only address like the two main ones. The first one being pre-2012, and the second one being post-2012. And if you ask me which one was better, I'd probably say pre-2012 because I was there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. Really? Pre-2012 and because you were there? Well, gee, maybe you should have stayed in the pre-2012 commentator garbage can. Okay, in all seriousness though, why that exactly? You just say, oh, because I was there, and don't give us another reason as to why this was good. Like, I may not have followed the commentary community in, like, 2010, but it was really terrible from what I've gathered. Like, really, really terrible. So, unless you can give me a reason as to why pre-2012 CC was good, then no, please, shut up.
And still, it was pretty fucking shit. But I don't think it's as bad as it is right now. Oh, you don't like our new commentary community?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Okay, please, never do comedy ever again for as long as you live. It's honestly the same problem I have with someone like Maverick or Daredevil style of humor. It's not good. And I'm not even the only one on this. As someone like Leafy Green Productions, you think that being a meme is funny to everyone, which honestly was sort of one of the reasons why Odd died a slow and painful death and became a group of people who are barely even relevant anymore, joke accounts, or people who aren't even in the CC anymore. Your humor is bad on top of your really emotionless acting. It's just not good.
That to me is the expected response from a member of the commentary community.
Well, honestly, in your own idiotic and really stupid way, yes.
I think I should start talking about their content now. Now, some would say the content that people make is a reflection of who they are.
You must think you're my rival. Meanwhile, the distance between us is miles. I get it, man. I'm the one you admire. Your scenario should.
Pointless clip that adds nothing to the video and is just padding. Yay.
Now, most of the content is fucking terrible, but the content from the guys who they really, like, respect and shit, that are really high up in the community, I'd say it's mediocre or average at best.
Oh yeah, well, look at your fucking content. It's not any better. You fucking hypocrite.
Again, please stop. The reason why people would even use this argument is because your content has pretty much become worthless little memes that I and probably other people don't really care about. And if you think about it, your commentaries were mediocre at best. The reason why people would use the hypocrisy card as a whole is because that it makes a person's advice questionable and not to be taken as seriously. It just doesn't make someone wrong. Please learn why people use the hypocrisy card.
Casey, where's my decaf is for pussy's coffee mug? Jesus Christ, there's a fucking Jew in the cupboard.
Todd, that can't be the only reason you hate it. Maybe people like short videos. True, but the flaw of one-shots is the lack of any real substance within those short videos.
Says that there isn't substance in one-shots. Doesn't give any examples as to how there's no substance. Also doesn't explain this to help his case.
You can have your generic skit or whatever at the beginning, because, you know, everyone has to have a fucking intro skit nowadays.
Yes, because it's not like people want to make their videos entertaining to the general audience. It's not like the CC has grown and is really better experienced than the pre-2012 garbage can of the CC. It's not like you're not explaining anything as to why intro skits are really bad and this is a cheap cutaway joke. Somebody please end my suffering.
Holy shit, that reminds me, you guys do act in your videos. I don't really know what passes for entertainment these days, or what these people believe is entertainment, but I think my opinion of it can be summarized in this clip.
Okay, I'm like 3 seconds into the video and already there's a problem.
Now, I'd like to say the guy who sort of established this new style of commentaries... Actually, no, I wouldn't even say established, made it big. I'd say the guy who made it big would be this guy. And probably some others, but they are sort of the guys who brought forward the generic structure that is used by literally every single commentator now. The commentary usually starts off with a stupid skit, and then there's the intro, and then there's the commentary with your typical generic Disney humor, and then it ends.
Any examples? Nope. Well, okay. Like I said in an earlier joke, if you don't explain anything, it just comes off as a baseless claim at its most, which allows you to be taken a lot less seriously and makes you a lot less credible at its worst.
Unless you're completely fucking inept, since it's literally the easiest fucking target in existence, the epitome of low-hanging fruit, which these people seem to hate to talk about so much even though they fucking talk about them anyway.
Again, for the 4th probable time in a row, examples of this. Like, I can sort of see where you're talking about, bandwagons like per se Joshua or Nihilistic Snake, and no, people do bandwagons when someone has one video, or heck, multiple ones, and they feel like when that something has been covered, there was maybe something that he or she missed, the person could have handled it better, or it wasn't good. Like, per se, Esme Amelia's video on Mr. Enter. Toro did a video on it, and while it was ew, Autumn-chan done it because there was stuff Toro didn't bring up, and Autumn went at it a whole lot better. You're saying that the CC is a bunch of pack wolves, when there's actually a logical explanation to this.
And this is why every single commentary seems to be the exact same fucking video, but with a different retard talking over. Because shit like this has to fucking happen all the goddamn time, because they're so desperate to look good, when in reality they're not doing themselves any favors for themselves at all. Instead, it seems like they all don't know how to make good points, and don't know how to really think outside the box.
Again, please, any sort of clips or examples of this happening. Like, this isn't really self-explanatory, dude. Doesn't really mean that everyone in the entire world will agree with you on this, especially people who don't really follow the CC. You need to give some sort of example or whatnot of this actually happening, or else this is just a claim. Not all of your viewers have seen commentaries, so please give some clips or examples. Okay, honestly, I don't want to continue on with the rest of the video, so I'm gonna end it here. Final thoughts? Not gonna lie, what was this video? Like, I guess you could say it was another CC rant, but this was actually really, really dumb. You make these points against the CC without some examples or knowing why they do the things you mentioned, or sometimes you just handle the point in the wrong way. I mean, I could have let this slide because you were part of the pre-2012 CC garbage, but actually this was really stupid. I skipped over a good amount because you were either whining about something, like the point against one-shots, or just being an utter idiot, and sometimes even both. This is why Odd died a slow and painful death, and why a lot of people from Odd jumped ship over to Fox, because I know a lot of members in Odd tried this whole, let's be a meme guys, which honestly doesn't work and it's really cringeworthy. And also, with some of the members being extremely stupid, and then there's Maverick, but hey, I'm done rambling. Todd, so long and good night.